Hello world. So I am showing off. This is a 20-gallon scape. You can see everything behind it that I'm doing is a river scape. I wish I could have shown it from start to finish, but I've not done fish tank videos in a long while. I'm still seeing how the plants are gonna set up and get established, but I'll go over a little bit of the setup that I have right now. It's going to be changing in a little bit, kind of doing it piece by piece. No fish yet, just trying to get the plants there, and then yeah, I'll talk about what I'm going to do for fish. So right now, I built this up. I put lava rock in here, and then I also used some foam pieces to build up this back wall. And then I just used sand that I actually just got from Home Depot. This bottom part is some play sand, and this top part is paver sand. The paver sand kind of has a more granules in it, granular texture, which I was really liking. And I guess I can show more in here. These rocks there, they're covering a little bubbler that I have. I don't have it going, but hoping to use it just to get air circulating in through the water. I don't have a filter in this tank because I'm primarily hoping the plants use up most of this. I'm also going to see if I can get some plants. I have this one right now. It's like a small, kind of like a palm. Then I'm going to see if I can try to get it growing. So I want to have some plants that are hanging out of the tank, which I think will kind of liven it up. I'll show you the front of the scape. I got this nice beautiful stone back there. You can see some stuff on the glass right now, but kind of as this centerpiece. And then I got all these flat stones, and I just picked these up from outside. And yeah, so I use those kind of to build up the front. And we'll see. Kind of, I'm just letting the tank cycle because I really don't want to add fish yet until I know that I feel like it's going to be safe, and kind of have this in our dining room. It's a bit messy, so I'm going to move some stuff here. Down here, instead of a heater, I'm actually using a heat pad that's more for, kind of was using up stuff that I don't have use for anymore. This is a heat pad that we're going to be using for another, for like garden sprouts and stuff. That didn't end up happening. I just sprouted some stuff elsewhere. It's not really a part of this video, but that's okay. So here, this is my first time. I've never actually used dwarf hairgrass. The thing that I'm most worried about is that I've heard that they may not do well in currents. I didn't know that before I got it. I didn't really research. I didn't get to talk to anyone about that. Then, of course, I have this jungle val, which should do really well. I have the current turn off and on, so it's on during the day, and then it'll turn off at night. That's just to give at least the hairgrass maybe a bit of rest, and I'm hoping that it roots a bit well. This thing, I believe it had already shot out a runner, and I've only had it, you can see the runner right above that rock. It's, I've only had it for a few days. It shot out that, like, probably the first day. I don't know if I maybe implanted it and I just didn't know and it was a small one, but anyways, it seems to be growing. Like, I see new growth, but we're going to continue to check on it. Then over here at the bottom, I have this little rush, so we're going to see how that goes as well. Anyways, the temperature at this tank, it's because it's going to be cooler. It's around 73, 75 right now. The highest I've seen it is about 77, but usually it sits around 70, 73 degrees, which is going to be perfect. The fish I'm planning to put in here are some gobies. I believe they're like freshwater gobies. I have to remember what type they were that I was trying to find, and if anyone has recommendations on types of fish. But and then the other ones was going to be gararufas and pandagaras. I do like pandagaras, and I know many people just put pandagaras, but I also just like the silveriness of Garrufas. I think they make, I kind of my first time even knowing about Garrufas, I didn't, I was at a pet shop and they were using these fish as algae eaters, and I was like, oh, I would like to get some, and they were like, oh, we use them as our algae eaters, so they weren't really selling them, so I'm just gonna purchase some online, and I also didn't know that they were like the fish that they use in, for like fish cleaning. So anyways, that's the tank. Here's the tank from the top. Also these lights too. Like I said, these lights are just grow lights. You can see they have like a really just red and blue color to them. That's also hopefully to help the plants. I've used these lights for other plants, and it really does seem to help them to grow, and it gives a kind of nice like visual. Obviously it's in our like small kitchen area right now, so I'm really hoping that I'll do really well. Oh, and then yeah, I just have this I guess I forgot to talk about it, but just a mini power jet. It's 500, hang on, let me check how many gallons. Oh, I'm 500, that's all. 256 gallons per hour. So it gives it a nice flow. Anything above that I think would have been too much for just a 20 gallon. I just have this black backing that's blue on the other side, but here it is from the other side. Well, and that's all. Thank you everyone for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see more content or just see how this tank develops. I'm hopefully going to be getting back into more aquarium keeping. It's been quite a while since I've done it, since I haven't even had a fish tank probably since 2018, 2019, so I'm definitely excited to dip my toes back in the water, pardon the pun. Alright, well, have a great day, enjoy, and get wet.